I'm an addict for sneakers.
What's good? Back up in the building. It's your boy DJ Dells back with a brand new episode here at the Sneaker Addict Show. YouTube.com/The Sneaker Addict. Last week's podcast, I spoke about a lot of great topics. If you did not check it out, please do so. I wanted to revisit one of the topics and just talk more about it because it was one of my favorite parts of last week's podcast, and it was something that I felt like I could have went on about more, but I didn't want the podcast to just get too long. So we're revisiting this topic, Jordan versus every other brand. Why are they so much more hyped? Why are people so more into Jordans versus a lot of the other brands? Not everyone is like that, but a lot of people, majority are, let's face it. One of the obvious reasons, it's Michael Jordan's signature shoe. Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player ever. Of course, everyone loves his shoes. Another reason, which is a big obvious, is the fact that they just look amazing. The designs are incredible. They're timeless. They look so hot on feet. And then the third reason, which I started speaking about, and it really just opened my mind, because sometimes when I do these podcasts, the fact that it's never scripted and it's always me reading the questions cold, and I'm just, going off and just reading it for the first time, and then, there's no script, there's no preparation, it's just me going. Sometimes I'll say something that I wasn't planning or I never really thought of. I guess it was stored in the back of my brain, but it just never came out until actually reading that question, and then all of a sudden, bang, it comes out. I speak about it, but I don't want to just go on and have the podcast too long, so I won't continue to speak about it more and more. And then I listen back and I'm like, man, I want to speak more about it. So that's why we're here right now revisiting. And what I was saying was, in that podcast, that a big reason why Jordans are so much more popular than other brands is the fact that Jordans hold weight after time. And what I mean by they hold weight, I mean that the value of the shoe basically stays at a pretty decent point, where if you buy a pair of shoes from Jordan and you wear them, you could wear them like crazy and you could resell them, and you may not make your money depending on the model, but you'll make close to what you paid for, and you got some great use out of the shoe. So I think that's a big reason why a lot of people prefer to buy Jordans versus other shoes, even the ones that actually wear the sneakers. The fact that they could wear them until, they don't like the way they look anymore, and then resell them and make at least probably half, or if not more, or sometimes in other cases they could still profit off the shoe after getting good use out of it, wearing it a whole lot of times. I know friends that have sold pairs from Jordan that were terrible condition after. I mean, just awful condition. They were wearing them casually, caring about them, to wearing them as beaters every day, playing basketball in them, doing yard work in them, and then throwing them up for sale and basically almost making their money back. In some cases, making more money than what they paid for the shoes. And when it comes to other brands, you really can't do that most of the time. Yes, some, limited quick strikes, you may be able to do that, but for the most part, most Air Jordan Retros, you can at least get half of your money back, even if you're wearing the shoe. And that's pretty impressive, man. It's pretty damn impressive. And it's pretty damn impressive that there's even some shoes that you could wear, you can beat them to the ground, and you may even be able to make money off them after, because of the fact they're rare and they're limited. Versus, as I was saying, other brands, that's not going to happen. Once you wear them, they are just, worn sneakers that are good to just give away to someone after. Or, you could try selling it for $5, $10, I guess, but you're not going to profit or get close to what you paid for. It's a big thing that I think a lot of us overlook, and I think that's a big reason why Jordans are so popular to this day, even for people that love wearing sneakers. And what I mean by when I say for people that wear their sneakers, I'm saying that because, of course, there's the obvious, the people that do not wear their sneakers, that are collectors, that just buy their shoes, keep in their closet, and they are in denial of the fact that they are future resellers. If you buy something to collect and you never use the actual item and you're just owning it and it's just sitting there, your intent is to eventually sell them. Some may disagree with me, but I mean, what is your intent if you're not using the product, whether it's sneakers or something else? If you have something and you're keeping it new and you're not using it and you're keeping it over time, you're eventually going to sell it. That's just my opinion. But that's why I'm mentioning more or less people that wear their sneakers, because that's really what the whole focus is. The fact that you could wear Jordans and they still maintain some sort of value. I don't think that's ever going to change. And I really do think that there's a lot of people out there that think, why would I buy this brand sneaker when I could buy this brand sneaker, wear it a ton of times, and then get at least half of my money back, if not close to all my money back, in some cases more than what I paid for. Perfect example, a pair of Air Jordan 1s, a pair of Air Jordan Bred 1s, or Royal ones to be exact. You can wear them like crazy. They even look great when they're worn. You could beat them to the ground, and then you could resell them, and you probably will make more than what you paid for. Still, even if you roast them, I mean, you wear them like crazy. You could hoop in them, you could skate in them, you know, you could just go in, scuff the whole freaking shoe up. Someone's gonna buy those shoes, and there's a good chance you may even be able to get at least what you paid for them, if you really beat them to the ground, you know. But if you wear them and they're still, you know, very worn, versus if you wore a pair of Reeboks, Adidas, even Nikes, you're not going to get that same money that you would get off a pair of beat up Jordans. And it's incredible how Jordan products are able to hold their weight when it comes to their retros. Let's make that clear when it comes to their retros. Because I know someone will leave in the comment box, you're not going to get that with a pair of Air Jordan Futures. Or you know what I'm saying, but I got to say that for that one person that's going to say that in the comment box. Because, you know, there will be that one person. You're not going to get that from the sun and Mars. I'm talking about retros, man. Just to make that clear. I thought it was something interesting, and I just wanted to revisit what I spoke about last week on my podcast. Leave your thoughts on what I'm saying. Maybe some of you guys will disagree with me, but I'm curious to see, what do you think about what I just said? Are you one of those people that, you know, prefer buying Jordans because of that? Is there anyone that actually really feels that way? Or is it something that now that I've said it, maybe you're like, you know what? Not knowingly, maybe that is the reason why I do like buy more Jordans than other shoes. Just curious, just trying to open up the floor in the comment box. Everyone, please just be respectful to each other. Try to at least. You know, it's not that serious. It's sneakers. Have fun in the comment box though. Leave your thoughts on what I just spoke about, and catch up on all the reviews, please. I've got a ton of reviews. I really try to give you guys great sneaker content. Review the shoe and actually review it and talk about the history of certain stuff. I did a real interesting review, and I feel like not a lot of people seen it. It was about these Panda Dunks. The first time they released was only in Japan, and it came in a steel cage, and it was to pay tribute to Ling Ling the Panda. And I did a comparison with this new low that they released in honor of the Dunk that they released years ago. And it's a cool comparison video, and just seeing the actual shoe with the cage, you're going to really enjoy it. I really try to give you guys a lot of interesting content. I really want you guys to catch up on all the reviews. Also, for everyone that's subscribed to my channel, if you want to make sure to stay in tune with everything that I put out, please make sure you're following my Twitter over at The Sneak Addict. I know I put out a lot of material, and sometimes it may be a little overwhelming. For some people, absolutely love it and thank me for just putting out as much content as possible. But I just want to make sure that the content I put out there in the world doesn't get lost in the sauce because of just the amount of content I put out daily. I always recommend checking out the channel daily here at the Sneaker Addict Show, because I really try to put out something new every day. It's something I love doing here at YouTube. I have a lot of fun with everyone that checks out the show, and I know you guys really enjoy the content, so I try to just give you as much as possible. So for everyone that may miss out on episodes that does not want to miss out on all these episodes, just try to check out the channel every day. Just go to youtube.com/The Sneaker Addict, and then look at the new videos. You can look at all the recent videos so you can catch up on all the reviews, because there's tons of people that watch the videos even if they're not into the shoe, just because they want to watch the actual episode. And I just want to make sure that people that are in that lane don't miss out on some of my content. And for people that want more content, because there are that want even more content, they're like, when's the next video? Like, I just posted one like 10 minutes ago and they're ready for the next one. And I love you all that are like that, because I want to just keep giving you more and more content. I really have a lot of fun with this. Go to my other channel that I created. I have 3 channels on YouTube. I have my old channel, which I still slowly put mostly music on, which is DJ Dells TV. That's where I originally started doing sneaker reviews. And for people that have no clue about that, go to DJ Dells TV and check out all the sneaker reviews from like 6-7 years ago. It'll blow your mind. You'll get to see a younger Dells from 6-7 years ago, and you know, you'll see how much I have grown as far as someone actually reviewing shoes. I was watching some of the videos and it's almost embarrassing because I didn't know anything about the shoes, and I was just like, this sneaker here and this sneaker. Even when I do the videos, like I say sneaker like 1,000 times in the videos. I was literally with my girl and we were just laughing at me for like hours on how ridiculous I was. And also my accent was so much stronger. I'm a New Yorker. I've lived in New York all my life, but I travel a lot now, so I'm out of state, and I interact with a lot of people that do not have New York accents versus hanging out with people from Yonkers and the Bronx all the time and Harlem that have all these strong New York accents. And then once I started like getting out of New York, you know, throughout the years, I actually was able to get rid of that accent a little because it was so strong. I know I still have a New York accent. I know some of you guys are like, what are you talking about? You have such a New York accent. But if you watch me from like 6-7 years ago, you'll be like, dude, your accent is like the epitome of New York. Like, it's crazy. Like, I listen to myself and I'm like, the way I pronunciate words, it's insane. You'll laugh. You'll probably laugh your ass off if you've never watched them. And hey, have fun with that. But my new channel, The Dells Show. This is a brand new channel that I launched last year. Not very consistent with, but I have been lately, and I will continue to as long as people check it out. I have plenty of new material there, including sneaker episodes that will not be here. Quick top 3 videos, top 3 Reeboks, top 3 Nikes, top 3 Nike SBs, all types of top 3, top 5 videos I'm going to have over there, along with other fun episodes from me just messing around. I have this one episode where I'm getting attacked by the emo birds, those big ass birds. It's hilarious. I have one of the birds eat an ice cream cone off the top of my head, almost snapped into my head at one point. You're going to laugh your ass off at that too. Fun stuff, me interacting with all kinds of people, from rappers like French Montana to wrestlers like Mick Foley and Jake the Snake Roberts, from reality stars like Big Ange. So make sure to check out The Dells Show. Go over there right now, subscribe if you love your boy Dells and you want more content, and I definitely will appreciate that. When you do go over there, watch the episodes, you know. Don't just go there just to show me love and sub. Go there and watch it, because I think you'll enjoy the content. And the more people I see subbing over there, the more motivation it's going to be for me to go out and do more fun stuff and try to get you guys some good concepts. And I want to start doing podcasts over there on other stuff that's not sneaker related, that I think is going to be fun, like speaking about all kinds of stuff. I wanted to speak about, like, for instance, Madonna doing that crazy stunt with Drake yesterday. I thought that would be fun to speak about. So just make sure, if you're into all this that I'm speaking about right now, go sub to The Dells Show. I'll put that in the description box. I'll try to pop something up on the screen too. And definitely sub over there and watch the episodes, because there's not even a lot of views over there on that channel. I don't have that many subscribers either. It's something new. Check it out. Leave your comments on what I spoke about with these Jordans. Really interested to hear what you guys have to say. I always read the comments. I may not reply to everyone, but I really try to. I really try hard to keep interacting with everyone. Even on Instagram, you know, I'm one of the few people, a lot of people will give me credit with, that uses my hashtag DJ Dells and Team DJ Dells and actually tries to like every photo. When I'm sitting chilling or if I'm on the treadmill, I always check those hashtags and try to like all the photos, man, because I feel like it's important to interact, really interact with the people, because that's what it's about. It's about you guys and me having this connection, you know, and me putting out this material and, you know, entertaining you all, but at the same time me loving doing it, and at the same time me enjoying what I'm doing and appreciating you guys on the other side, you know, giving me that energy and that ping pong and back and forth. It's the shit. There's no other way to say it. It's the shit. I love it. I have a lot of fun doing it, and I love that you guys are having fun too with it. So keep supporting me, and I'm going to keep doing whatever I can to entertain you guys. And leave your comments. Go to the Dells Show. I'm just rambling on. I feel like I'm speaking in circles. Everyone be great out there. Love y'all, all right?